Hey beautiful, it's me Jennifer Jayde. I'm here to hopefully illuminate the path to your purposeful life, just one short video at a time. And today I'm feeling really called to talk about, what happens when you've already got a sense of what your purpose is, you've started creating a business based on what really lights you up, and you're out there trying to shine your light out into the world, and no one's really getting it. No one's reaching out to hire you or, inquire about your services, or maybe they are and you share a bit more with them, but then they don't end up working with you. And the reason I bring this up is because, I'm always tuning into my tribe, whether that's my Facebook group or the replies I get from some of my newsletters I send out, and I'm really tuning into how I can serve you most and what message needs to be shared at this time. This is the one that's been coming through the most lately is, Jen, I've been out there, I've been posting, I've been inspiring others, and people seem to really like what I'm doing and what I'm saying, but it's just not translating into paying clients. What am I doing wrong? And the good news is it's probably, chances are, just one tiny little tweak that you need to make. So of course, I won't sit here and say, there's only one thing you need to do and all these clients are going to come flooding in. But I've worked with a lot of women now, a lot of clients, a lot of one-on-one clients, and there has been this common thread of this one little thing that needed tweaking before clients started coming in. I'll go ahead and share that now, but if this doesn't resonate with you, thank you for the hearts. Hi, Giselle. Thank you. Mwah. So much love to you. Always have so much love to share. If any of the things that I share today don't resonate with you, remember there's so many different things that we could be looking at. And if you are one of my clients, then we could talk one-on-one about what you are doing well, what you could be incorporating or adding. Love the heart so much. But if you're not one of my clients, if you're not a private one-on-one client of mine, or if you're not in my group program and we don't have a chance to speak one-on-one, then please watch these videos, whether it's this one or go back to my YouTube channel and watch the other ones, because chances are something I've already shared is exactly what you need to hear and was really going to help you move forward in your purpose-driven business. So let's get right into what the most common thread has been with the people I've worked with or talked with that was missing from, sharing their message and their inspiring others and sharing what they want to do and how they want to serve the world, but what was missing before it turned into paying clients. And that is this: the invitation. The invitation has been missing for a lot of people that have reached out to me and said, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. I've been sending maybe they're so advanced they're even sending out newsletters and growing a mailing list. Maybe they've even to the point of paying for Facebook ads, and maybe they've gotten that far. Or maybe they're just starting out in their business and they're just really sharing their message with the world, and they're like, hey, how come no one's working with me, or how come it hasn't turned into paying clients yet? Wherever you are on the spectrum, just getting started or a year or two in and you're ready for more clients and you're not seeing it happening, usually what's missing is the invitation. What I mean by that is, it is amazing to share your message, to post inspiring quotes, to uplift others through social media or video or newsletters or, whatever it is. But people need a clear and direct call to action. So there can't be any subtle being inspiring and hoping that people will just know to reach out to you and know that this is a service you provide. They need to be actually invited to work with you. You need to specifically say, hey, this is what I do. This is the kind of person I help. This is what I help them overcome. If you know someone who could really benefit or you think might benefit from what I do, please share this post with them, share this video with them. Hey, if this is you, if this resonates with you, what I do or what I was able to overcome, and you'd like to learn more about how I did that, or we could maybe see if we're a great fit to be working together, let's have a call. Here's how you can reach out to connect with me to set up a call. Get them off the internet, off Facebook, whatever it is. Get on a phone call with them. Connect with each other one-on-one if at all possible. build that relationship, build that rapport with each other. Ask this person, what are your dreams? You know, where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be doing? What do you want your life to symbolize or stand for before you reach your deathbed? And then see if you're the right fit to fill in some of those gaps as to why they haven't been able to do that yet. And if you are, awesome. And if you're not, great. You have room for someone else who is the right fit. So what I'm saying is, it's amazing to be doing your social media posts. It's amazing to, if you've even got to the point of creating a newsletter and growing a mail list, if you're posting in other Facebook groups, and maybe you've even started paying for Facebook ads and different things. But if you are not clearly inviting people to work with you, then you are missing out on a huge opportunity of clients, paying clients. There's actually one thing that I'm being called to add in, and a confused mind always says no. A confused mind always says no. And what that means is, you might post an inspiring quote or something, or a meaningful video, and you might say, hey, like, reach out to me if this resonates with you. But if that's all you say, and the reader is kind of confused, like, well, I don't really understand what Jen's doing. Like, I don't know if that applies to me. I don't know what problem that could fix. I'm a little bit confused, so I'm distracted. I've got my next text message or my next emails coming in, or this other Facebook alerts coming in, and now I'm gone. I've totally forgotten your post or your invitation that I didn't really understand. So if you, number one, usually it's the invitation is missing, but number two, it's the reader is confused. They don't really understand how you can help them, what problem you can help them solve specifically. So if you may need to get clearer on your message. You may need to get clearer on who your ideal client is. You might need to get clearer on what his or her pain points are, and paint a clearer picture of how you can help them get from here to here. This is where they're at. This is where they desire to be. Oh, look, this happens to be what I do. This happens to be the service that I offer. Reach out. Let's connect. Let's see if we're the right fit to be working together. So those are the main common threads that I see when someone has actually been being consistent and putting themselves out there. But I also wonder, this is when I am working with clients that are one-on-one or in my group program, and I have a chance to connect with them one-on-one on our calls. Sometimes I'll even just say, how consistent have you been? Have you just sort of made one or two posts and thought that in comes the floods of people who want to throw their money at you? You know, how consistent have you been? How many posts have you actually made? And have you been consistent? Or has it just been kind of sporadic? One week you were really, you were really consistent. The next week you fell off the map. And then the next week you were consistent. The next week you fell off the map. So people need consistency. They want to be able to trust you. They want to know, like, and trust that you're in this for the long haul. They want to see that you are the expert in what you're talking about. So starting to position yourself as the expert. Share knowledge, share how-tos, share tips, tricks, and advice. Start to position yourself as the expert in the problem that you're trying to solve for your clients. So if I could boil this down to a nutshell, if you are just starting a business, or you're a little bit into a business and you're wondering why it's not converting into paying clients as much as you'd like, I'm so thrilled with these with the hearts and the love you guys are sharing. Thank you so much. Yes, Beth, consistency. Yes. Oh, hi, Kathy. Oh, I love it. Yay. I love when that happens. Okay, let's bring this home. Let's tie this in a nice, pretty little bow. If you are starting a business, or you're a year or so into a business, and you believe that your output effort is way out of balance with the amount of clients or income that you see coming in, there are some other factors that I would address with you if you were one of my clients, if you were a one-on-one client of mine or in my group program. But if you're not one of my clients and video is all we got, then please, watch this video in full, or go to my YouTube channel and watch the other ones, because there's some other pieces about energy and alignment and being open to receiving that I'd love for you to watch. But just speaking generally and the common overall theme, the biggest things I see missing from people who believe that what they've been putting out has not been matching the income coming in is, one, they're missing the invitation. There's no clear call to action in their social media posts or in their newsletter saying, hey, this is what I do. If this resonates with you, here's how you can reach out to me. Or do you know someone who this resonates with? I'd love for you to share this post with them. I'd love to be able to serve the people you love most. So the invitation. Number two, it is the consistency. So, you're really trying to build a rapport with people so that they begin to know, like, and trust you. And if you're off the grid, on the grid, off the grid, on the grid, that's not a way to build trust with someone. So being consistent, even if your consistency is just one time a week, one video a week, or one newsletter a week every Tuesday, it doesn't have to be every day, but once a week, even every week, every Tuesday at noon, you send out a newsletter, or every Wednesday at noon, you do a Facebook Live, or every, whatever, consistency. And then the third thing is taking a good hard look at actually what you have been doing, because maybe what you feel as what you've been doing in your business actually isn't as much as you think. So if you've been working behind the scenes on like picking out your logo and picking out your font colors and working with a graphic designer on your website and all these things that to you feel like you've been putting a lot of time and money into your business, these are invisible to potential clients, okay? So these are not income producing activities. These are not actually inviting the client to work with you. These are not actually being clear as to what your message is and connecting to the masses. So there's income producing activities, and that is a direct invitation or being clear on what you do or positioning yourself as an expert, offering people to reach out to you for a phone call. That is far different from working on the background on your business, which is like the branding and the logos and the colors and things like that. So I hope anything that I'm sharing with you today is maybe kind of sparking like, oh, I haven't been doing that, or I could do that a little bit better, or I could be a bit more consistent, or, oh yeah, how many times have I actually given a clear call to action to invite people to me? How consistent have I been? And how much patience have I had? Because a business doesn't happen overnight. And it's kind of like, for women, I take it back to like weight loss. Like maybe summer's coming and we're like, oh crap, it's bikini season, and oh, I've been like binging all winter, and you eat healthy for like a few days, and you're like, damn it, why hasn't my waist gotten smaller yet? Like, what's going on here? You go to the gym a couple times, you're like, how come I'm not seeing all these muscles popping out? And it's like, because it takes time and it takes consistency, and it doesn't happen overnight. So if you have been doing everything that I've shared in this video, then maybe it's just a matter of patience and consistency and showing up again and again and again and again. Show up again and again and again and again. Move forward in faith. Have faith. Keep going. You might be being tested by the universe. How committed are you to this business, to this message, and to your success? And sometimes that does happen, because sometimes the universe wants to know, are you interested or are you committed? So keep going, even when you're not being compensated immediately, even when you're not seeing immediate results. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And if you feel like if you're being completely honest with yourself and you feel like none of this resonates with you, you've been doing everything in this video, 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10, everything, then I really invite you to go to my YouTube channel and watch some of the other videos about conscious language, about your energy, about your alignment, about being open to receiving and not having actually a foot on the brake to receiving, because maybe there's some other stories going on, money mindset, weeds in the subconscious mind that I've trained on getting rid of. These are stories from when we were children about maybe our parents thinking people with money were greedy or shallow or stepped on the little guy to get there, and now we're sort of afraid subconsciously without realizing it that if we welcome more and more money into our life, that means that we are shallow and greedy and bad people. So other videos are available to you on those topics. I love you. I hope this serves you. My goal with these videos is to really illuminate your path just a little bit more every single time with every single video. I hope this one serves you. I love you, and I'll see you soon.